A player who you simply cannot take your eyes off. Harry Kane, in fantastic form and the top scorer in the league. Can he add to his tally today? Live on EA TV. And welcome to St Mary's here on the south coast of England. My name is Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary as always is Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Southampton up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. I'm really looking forward to this. Both teams certainly capable of producing some entertaining football. Hopefully we'll get that.
Really a marvellous result for Tottenham Hotspur in their last game against Manchester United. How about this assignment, Lee?
Well, Derek, the forwards were on fire in the 3-1 home win. Can't see anything other than another win today, Derek.
Able to close down the shot. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. And that's a corner. Over it comes. Foiling them effectively. Fabier. It's with Davinson Sanchez. Lucas. Kane. Must take the lead here. Borderline offside, but correct. Ings. Che Adams. A very good tackle. Ndombele. Here's Lo Celso. Harry Kane. Beautifully disguised ball. Heung-min Son. Well, there is the opening goal. The pressure finally telling, and they get their due reward.
Well, it is good play. You might question the defending, but I prefer to be positive. Really good build-up and an easy finish.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, the coach can feel this game slipping away, I'm sure. Might need a plan B.
Underway again, and Tottenham with the advantage.
Lucas.
Has the strength to hang on to it. Armstrong. Mohamed Salisu. On the ball, Yannick Vestergaard. Moving it forward. Ings. This could be the equaliser. Can they slot it home? Threat over for now, it seems.
Well, Derek, there's always a turning point in games when you look back and say that was the pivotal moment. Was that save it?
Harry Kane. Lo Celso. And a tidy challenge. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. Goodness me, he skewed that free kick completely.
Wrong, wrong, wrong. Back to the drawing board, young man.
Son with the pass, but not what he had in mind. Well, a joy to watch. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Che Adams. Lucas. Good pressure to regain possession. Redmond. Ings. Ward-Prowse. Ings. A bit sloppy in possession. Son. Now Harry Kane. Lucas. Kane. And a strong tackle. Redmond. And the emphasis is on creativity. Che Adams.
The referee has indicated
And a chance for
there
Ings.
1 minute of added
And the
time.
challenge, crisp and clean. A chance then for the respective managers to... And the referee sounds the second half into action. Spurs with the lead here. Højbjerg. Here's Lo Celso. Kane. A really vital interception. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Southampton facing Crystal Palace.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Well, it could be on for him here. And he's gone and scored to level it again. So, a level contest, 1-1. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Ings. Well, that'll be a free kick. Looks promising, this. Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Don't forget about the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, live coverage here on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Manchester United.
Yeah, for me, now starting to get to the nervy part of the competition. 16 teams left in it. Who will last the pace? Can't wait for that, Derek.
Might really be able to trouble them here. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Really good interception. Ings. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Ward-Prowse. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Great vision from Harry Kane. Lucas! And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc. And sometimes, with all the time in the world, you can fluff your lines. But he composes himself and slips it past the keeper beautifully. Well, the manager's showing signs of frustration. They need to improve if they're going to get something out of this game, Derek.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Well, it sounds like a penalty has been awarded in one of the other matches. What can you tell us, Alan McInally?
It's a penalty for Brighton and Hove Albion. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Come on then, is it a cool finish? Does he go for power? Oh, he never looked confident for me. Off the post. What a chance missed. 78 minutes played. It remains 2-0.
Cheers again, Alan. Not sufficiently accurate, that pass from Lucas.
The players are using this energy from the crowd to drive them forward time after time to get back into this.
Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Let's join Alan McInally because I understand there's been a goal in the Aston Villa game. Alan?
It's a second goal for Liverpool. It's been scored by Roberto Firmino. They were calling for offside, but he held his run well, stayed onside, got onto the through ball. 5 minutes remain. 2-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. A chance to whip it in.
There will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
And a tidy tackle. And there goes the final whistle. The overall score. A fixture that's always very hard to take your eyes off, and this ought to be no exception. Manchester United and Tottenham, two of the most popular clubs in England, and they're ready to face each other next, live on EA TV. Well, you can certainly feel the excitement tonight here at the Theatre of Dreams, Old Trafford. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon, and we have action to bring you from the round of 16 in the Carabao Cup. It is Manchester United up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Really getting to the pointed end of this tournament now. Only 16 teams left. Who's going to hold their nerve? Looking forward to this one. It should be an absolute belter.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Phil Jones starts alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And operating up front today, Edinson Cavani. Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, he was so sharp, the goalkeeper there, wasn't he? What a wonderful save.
And now the delivery. Cuts it back. Pogba. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Cavani. Textbook defending inside the box. Van de Beek. Oh, he's given it. Penalty. And an opportunity now for them to jump in front. Well, not deemed to... And confidently converted. And so the action continues. Will there be a response from Tottenham now? There needs to be. Son. Dele Alli now. Well, untidy in possession from Spurs. Rashford. And return to Cavani. Corner awarded. And firing it into the area. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Rashford. Here's Cavani. Well, he's such a highly respected goalkeeper, Hugo Lloris. Over it comes. And fisted away. Now can they counter clinically? Dele Alli. Sissoko. Will they get themselves level here? And a goal here for Tottenham, who have evened things up.
Well, as we see from the replay, it's a classic pullback cross that sets up the chance, and all he has to do is get anything on it for a simple goal in the end. Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
So, a level contest, 1-1.
Number 10, Harry Kane.
Sissoko. Cavani. Pogba has it. Rashford. Oh, good use of the ball. Hotspur. Sissoko. Dele Alli now. Reguilon. Dele Alli. Sissoko. Still passing it around with authority. Hotspur. And the referee says penalty. Well, that could be his final rebuke, I think, and the referee's making that absolutely clear.
Well, I like that, Derek. Good refereeing. Nice and strong. Told the player exactly what he was thinking.
Oh, he's guessed correctly and saved it. Played into the centre of the box. Well, it has come to nothing. James. On to Wan-Bissaka. Donny van de Beek. Edinson Cavani now. Van de Beek. This is Jones. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. Van de Beek. And that will do it for the first half. The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Kane. Sissoko. On the ball, Reguilon. Son. Hotspur. Dele Alli now. Oh, showing good patience. Sissoko. And Hotspur with it. Dele Alli. Harry Kane. Given away by Tottenham. And they've won possession again. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Manchester United taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Far from a good pass. Hotspur. Harry Kane. Dele Alli. Given away by Tottenham. Paul Pogba. It's now with Van de Beek. Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Cavani. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. No, high-quality defending. Cavani. Van de Beek. Paul Pogba. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, it was a menacing attack, but tidied up. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Spurs taking on Brighton.
Well, that should be a really interesting matchup.
Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard. Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times, none more so than now.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? 15 minutes remaining. Cavani. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
United in the past have been late goal specialists. They won't give up, we know that. Pile on the pressure. Surely they will get one more chance.
Cavani. Time is against Manchester United, but it's not over for them. What an important piece of defending. Cavani! Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, we can see here it's a good finish, but really it's all about the concerted pressure beforehand. Really disciplined, working as a team to force a mistake and regain possession high up the pitch. Then they take full advantage.
And the search goes on for a winner. Time is tight. Lo Celso. Dele Alli now. Sissoko. Fabier. Excellent challenge. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Well, not to be in terms of the counter-attack. Dele Alli. Beautifully weighted ball. Could it be? This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, in this replay, you're going to see a 2v1 against the keeper. How does that happen? He'll be asking his defence why he was left exposed. Nothing he could do.
Goal for Tottenham Hotspur. Number 10.
And just the 1 minute. There's the final whistle, and the visitors move on.
Well, you have to say it was a good performance today.
All eyes on Harry Kane. On the back of a hat-trick, will he continue to excel? The action is live on EA TV. Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary position by Lee Dixon. And on this Halloween, I don't think we're going to be putting the frighteners on anyone given the game that's about to commence. It is Tottenham Hotspur facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, thank you, Derek. Yeah, lots of strange, weird dress sense for the crowd today. Looking forward to a real cracker, though, on the pitch.
This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur. Hugo Lloris begins in goal. Davinson Sanchez plays alongside Toby Alderweireld in central defence. And the focal point in attack today, Harry Kane. Ndombele. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Well, now that I'm going to say this, it'll no doubt go the other way, but it should be a mismatch. I say that because it's the best attack in the league, hosting a team who have had their challenges on the goal-scoring front, Lee.
Well, Derek, it does look a formality, as you say, but I just get a sense the visitors fancy their chances today. I watched them really closely in the warm-up, and there's a real snap in their play. Let's hope so.
Lucas. Terrific ball from Lucas. There to win it back. Neil Maupay. And Lallana losing out. Ndombele. And Hojbjerg with it. Son. Here's Lucas Moura. Well read to put an end to that attack. Careless once more in possession of the ball. Harry Kane. Great vision from Harry Kane. Well, wasted opportunity here. Would have been a decent chance, but offside the verdict. Bissouma. Davy Prupper. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. Pascal Gross. Dunk. It's Dan Burn. On to Gross. Yves Bissouma has it. Excellent defending. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be.
Tottenham totally controlling possession, but that doesn't lead to goals necessarily. They haven't created enough. Too slow up front, midfield, very average. The coach, he's not happy at all. He wants more from this team.
High quality defending. Well, they might be onto something. Lucas, can he keep it going? Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Trossard. Neil Maupay. Connolly. Just the challenge that was required. Hojbjerg. Now Son. Lucas Moura. And the pass overhit. Well, there goes the half-time whistle. It's anyone's guess how this... Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. Neil Maupay. Davy Prupper. Showing patience as well as persistence in the build-up. Maupay. This looks threatening. Now the task is to remain focused. And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Number 9.
So the match is restarted. 1-0 here. Promising sequence. Intercepting it intelligently. Davy Prupper. Now Lallana. Not the pass he had in mind. Ndombele. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Manchester City.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Now he must favour the cross. Bissouma. Lallana. Well, timed his challenge magnificently. Can they hit on the break? Lucas Moura. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Son. Now Harry Kane. And taken away. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Brighton and Hove Albion facing Crystal Palace.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
Gross. An attack full of promise. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Prepare. And here's Lallana. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one.
Tottenham really controlling possession. After that, it's been a little bit disappointing. Creativity in midfield is a little bit off. Certainly too slow in front of goal. Need to get wide, need to get crosses in the box.
And a substitution in the offing. Adam Webster. Now in possession, Trossard. Well, when you can keep the ball like this, it's got to be really annoying for the opposition. Pascal Gross. Antone. Prepare. Can he finish them off? Can they stop it going in? That is top-notch goalkeeping. He had to reach in with his hand.
Yeah, it's all about reading the pace of the ball and the player's feet. When do I go down? When do I strip the ball? Did a brilliant job then. You always say that you get one more chance. The Tottenham fans certainly believe so. Incredible noise in here right now.
And Spurs have to be bold in these trying circumstances. Son! And the keeper did more than enough. Well, a corner it is, and they know they've got to be opportunistic at this stage of the game. Over it comes. The end product just wasn't there. Not increasing the pressure. Another corner it is. And firing it into the area. And strongly fisted away. And he did what he had to do defensively. Determined defending. Kane. Here's Lucas Moura. Now Son. Not sufficiently accurate, that pass from Lucas. So the final whistle, and it's a story of defeat for Spurs in this one. Lee, what did you make of it all?
Yeah.